Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Welcome to our contest management workshop role players meeting. I'm Mel Dulam, and it's an honor to serve you as your sergeant at arms for this exciting educational session. Before we dive in today's workshop, let me share a few important reminders to help us all have a smooth and productive experience. Number one, please keep your microphones muted unless you're speaking. If you're comfortable, turn on to your camera. It helps us create a more interactive and connected environment. I would like to remind you also to avoid multitasking during this session. This workshop is packed with valuable insights, and your full attention will make a big difference. If you are joining us while driving, please park safely before participating. Your safety is our top priority. During discussions, please follow the Toastmasters guideline by steering clear of the taboo topics such as politics, religion, and sex. If you have any technical difficulties, don't worry, our Toastmaster Shanawas is here to assist us. Just send him a private message and he'll be happy to help you. Now, to kick off our workshop, I am delighted to introduce someone who exemplifies leadership and excellence. Please join me in welcoming our Program Quality Director, the dynamic, distinguished Toastmaster, Cyprian Miskit, who will deliver the opening address. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian.
Yeah. Respected District Director, DTM Saiju Victor, our Program Quality Director, our Club Growth Director, DTM Ramanujam Raghavan, Executive Committee members, Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
It's so nice to see you all after the just concluding the National Day holidays. I hope you all must have enjoyed the National Day holidays in Oman. And we are here for this educational session. Speech contests always helps to support your club. And speech contests will allow you to experience how to run a speech contest and learn from it. We also have the opportunity to improve upon our public speaking skills during a speech contest. And you join a Toastmasters club basically to improve your public speaking skills. Speech contests also help us as the contest judges and as contest functionaries to learn leadership roles. And these people will also help support your club and the other clubs in the future also. You may think that you join Toastmasters not to be in a contest, but experiencing a speech contest and being a participant of a speech contest will surely improve upon your presentation and public speaking skills. Competition is something which we all like. And if there are no competitors, there would be no speech contest. And this is an apt educational session for us to learn about how to manage a speech contest well. I would like to thank DTM Chetlur Prasad for volunteering to be the facilitator for this educational session. I would like to express my gratitude to Division D Director, Toastmaster Sandeep Mohite and his team for coordinating the program so very well with our district education and strategy team led by DTM Bipin Kuriakos. This for sure is the last education session from the program quality team for this term. And you may be feeling relaxed now. The previous educational sessions recording and the presentations are put up on the District 105 website. In the PQD resources, you could go through these presentations for ready reference. The trained judges list is also put up there. so that you can always have the contact details in case you are conducting a speech contest. So let's sit back, relax, learn, and enjoy during this session. Back to you, moderator, Toastmaster Gurupreet Kaur.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Cyprian. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for this training program. As rightly stated by DTM Cyprian, we all join Toastmasters Club with various intentions, but our major common goal is to become good speakers in our respective fields, to gain overall confidence in our personalities. While we learn and grow during our regular club meetings, the real fun is to test the waters with other members from other clubs in our area, division, and district. While some may lose and some may win the contest, the fine print is that we all come out shining brighter from the experience. I strongly believe that we should try to reach for the stars. We may not get one, but we will not return with a handful of dust either. To organize an event where the energies and passions are so high, it requires great leadership and organizational skills. All parameters need to be fulfilled in order to have a smooth contest without any biases and lacunae. Today, during this important training event, I will be your moderator, and hence I request you to kindly ask your questions in the chat box, which will be directed to the Q&A master. I think the first burning question that everyone will have in their mind is how to reach to the district level from their club, passing the area, passing the division, and then finally to the district, and also going beyond that, that is to the international level. To understand all this and the importance of contest management, we have a very distinguished personality with us today, and it's my honor to introduce him to all of you. DTM Chetlur S. Prasad. He is a seasoned HR strategist, a blogger, an author, a visiting faculty in India, and of course, a distinguished Toastmaster. Distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur commenced his Toastmaster journey in September 2011 and has taken up leadership roles at the club and district levels. He is currently the member of the PQD team. He specializes in contest rules and regulations and management, and hence he is the best person to take us through this training program. With a round of applause, allow me to welcome DTM Chetlur to take the session forward. DTM Chetlur, handing over to you.
Thank you very much, Moderator, Madam Toastmaster Gurupreet Kaur. Please give me a minute. I would wish to share my screen. Please confirm if you can see the screen.
Yes.
We can.
Yes, we can see.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hello?
Great.
Super, super.
Doing good.
We are doing great.
Are you all ready to learn something about contests?
Yes.
Yes.
Too much.
So in this particular program of today, what we will understand is how to seamlessly organize and participate in a contest, how to ensure that we follow the speech contest rule across the district, and try to get some kind of an uniformity in the way we conduct our speech contests. So these are the basic objectives of this session for today. So please note, and all of you who are here in this room, please also pass on to other Toastmasters, the speech contest rule book for the Toastmaster year 24-25 with revisions stated as 0924, and I repeat, it is September 24, 0924, is the latest version of the speech contest rule book. And this rule book is a protocol and it applies to all Toastmaster speech contests. And kindly note that there are no exceptions that are permitted, A. And B is that I'm stressing on this version called September 24 simply because there have been two versions. There has been a version called 0824, and I'm given to understand that some people are still following the 0824 version. Please download the latest version from TMI website. It's 0924. It's September 24. So during this year, the district basically took some decisions about how to conduct the contests for this Toastmaster year 24-25. In September 24, the ExCom and the council decided that they'll have the area, division, and district level contests will be only in person. Please note, area directors, division directors, whoever are there, and even contestants who are going to be contestants, role players, I would all call up all of you as stakeholders. There's no other method, whether it's online or hybrid, is permitted. Area, division, and district contests will only be in person. And to help us more, or to make it more clear for us to understand about contest and management, the PQT team will shortly release 2 documents, which will give you a lot of inputs about how to conduct the documents in a very smooth and comfortable manner. So district recommends that all the stakeholders, that is contest organizers, role players, contestants, please go through the speech contest rule book for the Toastmaster year 24-25. And again, I repeat, version 0924, which is September 24. So there have been some changes in this new contest rule book. The first change is that the online contest, there has been a new section dedicated for online contest. This starts from the speech rulebook, page number 21 to 23, a dedicated online contest. But this is out of context from a district perspective because we are talking about area, division, and district where we are doing only in-person contests. However, if the clubs want to do it, they have to go by the online contest rules. So the district recommends there have been a district recommendation which have been done right through the speech contest rule book. For example, in page number 5, there is a reference to the online contest, and it has been referred contextually right through the speech contest rule book. This is for your information. If an non-English contest is being conducted as per the International Speech Contest Rule Book, it must follow all the rules, including the general rules and the specific rules for the International Speech Contest, including the eligibility requirement when they are conducting the contests. Districts, including areas and divisions, are not permitted to conduct multilingual speech contests. This is something which is the new rule which has come this year. There's some changes even to the eligibility as a judge. It says, you can see, I marked it out in red. It says at any level in any district, which means fundamentally what I can do as a Toastmaster is either I can be a contestant or a role player or a judge. I cannot be both. But there is one exception given to us here. We got this clarification from TMI, which says that supposing I am a contestant at a club level, but for some reason I could not progress to the area level, will I be eligible to be a judge? The answer is yes. Only if you're not a contestant anymore, you can be a judge. If you're a contestant in a speech evaluation contest at any level, be it a club till a district, you are not supposed to be officiating in any of the roles, like, or not be a judge and things like that. So this has to be very clearly understood. So there is a new ballot for online contest which has been issued. This is called item number 1189A for the voting judges and 1189B for the tie-breaking judge. So the contest chair list checklist, there is a checklist mentioned for the contest chairs in the speech contest rule book, and it says as a contest chair you must. That is where it starts. Earlier it was said it is recommended, but then whoever is going to take up the role of the contest chair or the contest organizers, please look at this checkbook and also have a look at the PQD documents which come along with this rule book. in order to organize the contest much better. So if it is a must, and I think whatever is mentioned in the contest checklist, it needs to be adhered to. So for the contestants, one of the most important things that every contestant has to bear in mind is the contestant shall maintain eligibility at all levels of the contest. And what does that mean? He must be a member of a club which is in which club in the area, division, or district in which they are competing. Which means if I'm in a different area or a different district, I cannot be competing. A member in a different district, I cannot be competing in a different district. Which means whichever my club area belongs to, I have to compete from there itself. If I'm a dual or reinstated member, all the dues, everything has to be membership updated as per world headquarters. Now, you have in addition to being a contestant, a member in good standing, a contestant will also have to look at and see if the club is in good standing. I have seen in my experience that sometimes this club in good standing is not being clearly looked into. My request is, as a contest chair, please look at the contestant eligibility and also look at the club if it is in good standing. It's very important. Contest chair is supposed to be responsible to ensure the eligibility levels, and a contest chair can disqualify a contestant based on eligibility. And this is something which is very important, which has come very recently. Supposing I'm a contestant, I'm a winner at a club level contest, but when I move on to the area level, it is discovered that I'm ineligible to compete. I can be disqualified at the area level in spite of being a winner at the club level. This is the new clarification which has come for eligibility. So contestants and contest chairs and all the officials, please note eligibility. You have to be very careful about eligibility and ensure that right through the contest and all the levels of contest, eligibility is maintained. So this is a list of this. You will get these slides on the PQD, website, on the District 105 website, as informed by PQD. So this is something which is not eligible. Who are the people who are not eligible to contest? So this is for the chief judges. The judges would mean that chief judges, chief judge, tie-breaking judge, we have just put them all and call them as judges. The important thing about all the judges and chief judges that they should not belong to the same club or participate in the same where the contestant belongs to. This is very important. The chief judge will be responsible for identifying voting and tally counting timers, judges, and including the tiebreaker judge. Voting and tiebreaker judges at all levels must remain anonymous when practical. And typically, if I'm going to select judges for an area contest, prior experience of being a judge at the area contest is a must. This is part of the judge eligibility criteria. So chief judges who are going to choose judges, voting judges or tiebreaker judges, please keep that in mind. The clubs can fundamentally decide whether to have a contest or not. If they were to have a contest, then they can have it online, hybrid, or in person, as they may deem fit. But if they are having a contest, I'm sorry, it's not mentioned here, but the main thing is they will also have to follow all the rules and regulations as mentioned in the speech contest rule books for the Toastmaster year 24-25, version September, that is 09-24. Our recommendation is clubs should conduct in-person contests because it gives a practice to the contestants to deliver the presentation in front of an audience. However, area, division, district levels will always be in person, which also means that all the contestants, role players, contest officials, judges, every person, every stakeholder connected with the contest should be physically present at the predetermined venue and on the date of the contest. So this is the speech timing rules, which we all know, but there's only one thing I would like to mention here. Whoever is taking up the role of the timer, one contestant can be disqualified only after the 7 minutes and 31st second is completed and not between 30 seconds and 31 seconds, which used to happen earlier. Now he has to complete that 31 seconds. So please make this, and this is applicable for all the 4 contests, and the minimum and maximum disqualification timing has been mentioned. And these are the different voting judges that we require for each of the contests. This is for the knowledge of all of us. So this is one question which actually has come the question is that how do I progress and what do I do here? As per the speech contest rulebook, the contest must start at the originate at the club level and move on to area, division, and district respectively. Supposing if I am a contestant, I should start at the club level, and then depending on the eligibility criteria for progression, I move from area to division to districts. So the contest, this is one thing which we request all the contest organizers, the area directors and division directors to please bear in mind. The proof of the progression should be from the notification of winners document, which is prepared by the chief judge of the previous level, and it should be forwarded to the next level district officer. Let me explain this. If I am a chief judge at a club level contest, I will fill the notification of winners and send it to the respective area director for the area contest. So if I am officiating in an area, then I will send it to the division. If I'm a chief judge at division level, then I will send it to the PQD. This is the progression of this notification of winners. It's mandatory that this document is filled and sent it to the concerned district official. Whoever is taking up the role of a chief judge, please mark this. The club must be in good standing and displayed on TMI dashboard on the date of the contest. As I said earlier, the content, not only just the contestant, but also the club must be in good standing. The contest chair is responsible to ensure that the contestants and the club they represent are in good standing. It is highly recommended that all contestants, judges, contest officials, please read the contest rulebook thoroughly, understand the rules, and also read the PQD documents along with it in order to ensure that the contest is conducted as per the speech contest rules and guidelines. The point of contact for contestants is and Sergeant-at-Arms team members is the contest chair. The point of contact for the voting judges, tie-breaking judges, timers, and tally counters will be the chief judge. All contestants, all contest shareholders, stakeholders, the role players, judges, contestants must be available well in advance to supervise the arrangements. All contest-related documents, which means the speakers, contestant-related documents, the judges-related documents, the timer documents, the tally counter documents, everything has to be issued and completed even before the commencement of the contest. So the contest will have two timers. One timer will manage the timing signaling device, and the other will record the speech timings and fill the timing sheet. So this is how the two timers will function in all the contests, whether it is an area, division, or a district level contest. So Toastmasters who are members in more than one club are permitted to participate in if supposing I'm a member in two clubs, I can participate at club level contests in both the clubs. But when it comes to area, I will have to choose only one area for one contest type. So even if means that they are in different divisions or in different districts, it's only one contest one area per contest type from the area level upwards. So how many winners or how many will progress? What is the progression from a club level? If there are 4 and below clubs in an area, then 2 people will go forward. Beyond 4, that is 5 and above, it will be only 1. If there are 4 areas and lesser, then 2 people will move from the area to the division. If it is 5 and above, it will be only 1 person who will move from the area to the division. Now at the district level, it will be only 1 person, that is the winner of the division, will move to the district level. This is applicable for all the 4 contests. So speech subject preparation, this is applicable to humorous and international speech contests. So the contest must create their own speeches and each must be substantially original as defined in the speech contest rulebook. And if we are going to refer any data from any external source or paraphrase or quote, we need to mention from where we have, give an identity to that reference during the speech presentation, and not more than 25% may be devoted for paraphrasing and referencing. We talk about protests. Protests are limited to eligibility, originality, And this a new thing that is added this year is reference to another contestant, which was not there last year, which means that during my speech, I cannot take the name of the contestant or refer to any other contestant or the contestant's speech. And these must be lodged only by the voting judges and or the contestants to the contest chair or the chief judge. The chief judge, contest chair, voting judge must not consider any protest from any audience members or anybody apart from what has been mentioned above. Any protest, all the members who are present here, please convey this to all your team members and your clubs back. All protests must be lodged with the chief judge or contest chair prior to the adjournment of the contest. If any protest does get lodged after the adjournment, it will not be taken into account. So if there is a protest, please lodge it before the adjournment of the contest. So again, a contest chair can disqualify based on eligibility. So just in case there is a protest, then the contestant will be given enough and more time and space to explain his side of the point, and the judges will decide, or the majority of judges will decide whether the protest is valid or not valid, and then the decision will come from the chief judge. Now, here is one very important, I have marked out in blue color. It's very important for everybody to note. Whenever we have multiple contests happening, for example, let us assume that it is an area contest and we have 4 contests going on. Let us say we start with the speech evaluation contest. The moment the speech evaluation contest must be adjourned before the next contest begins. The first contest must be adjourned. So this is something which is there in point 3B and 4 and speech contest rule book. This is for everybody to please take note that if you're in area contest, first of all, the protests have to be done before adjourning of the contest. And also please note how the contests are getting adjourned. The moment one contest gets over, it gets adjourned, then we move on to the next contest. This is the progression. So let's talk a little bit about contest role players and guidelines. So we have 2 groups, the contest chair, contestants and sergeant at arms team. I've just done because they are the point of contacts for each one of them. So I made them into 2 groups for easier understanding. Chief judge, voting judges, tiebreaker judge, timers, and tally counters. These are two groupings. So for the contestants, 1 second, please. So this is the contest chair guidelines. The first thing the contest chair has to do is to please arrive well in advance on the contest day. Ensure all the contestants, role players, everybody are present. Confirm with the chief judge all the judges are present. Conduct the contestants briefing before the commencement of the contest. Prepare the speaking order. Share sufficient copies of it with the judges and role players as required. Inform the contestants. It's very important to inform the contestants about the speaking area as well. Prepare the participation certificates, and most importantly, please adjourn the session as it's been planned and as has been detailed in the speech contest rule book. When the turn comes to announce the results, based on the results form submitted by the chief judge, please announce the second runner-up first, then the first runner-up, and at last the winner. And please do not add any other words. Make it very professional. Don't ask the audience to guess who's the winner and all that. Just announce the winners, in a very normal and a very professional manner. So this is for the contestants. Please arrive again. Everyone, I'm requesting it and making it a point at every role player I'm talking about, because it's very important to be at the venue well in advance. Based on whatever timing has been decided, please ensure that you're there in advance. Ensure that contestants, please ensure that you're eligible, your members in good standing, your club is in good standing for at all levels, right through the entire length of the contest, on all the levels of contest that you are participating. Okay, so contestants are requested to abide by all the instructions given by the contest chair, judges, and role players from time to time. Okay, attend contestant briefings as scheduled. And I just want to share a few things about the props, because there's a separate slide for it. Contestants are allowed to use props, but they have to inform the contest chair well in advance. Point number one. Point number two is it has to be placed and removed within the 1 minute of silence that is marked for the judges. And point number three is that they need to have their own support systems to move and keep the props. And if they are unable to place and remove the props within that 1 minute of silence mark meant for the judges, the contest chair can stop you from using the props. So contestants, please ensure that your props can be moved, kept and removed within that 1 minute span. Have those kind of props only. So this is the Chief Sergeant at Arms role. First is start the session as per the agenda timings, because the Chief Sergeant at Arms actually starts the contests, brief ensure that the SAA members are present, conduct a briefing for them, explain the process of movement of contestants from the main avenue into the adjacent room during the table topics and evaluation contests, state the defined contest venue and contest related ground rules for the benefit of the audience, inform the audience about the usage of mobiles and electronic devices during the contest, inform the audience about the movement in and out of the contest venue. Next, we go to the Chief Judge deadlines. We have in the district, we have decided that the Chief Judge will be in the speech rulebook. Very honestly, there's no mention as who is going to identify the Chief Judge. So the district is taken it upon themselves, and they said the district official. In our case, it will be the area directors and the division directors will be responsible to identify the Chief Judge, and the Chief Judge thereafter will identify the voting and the tie-breaking judges and the timers and the tally counters. So this is the protocol we would wish in all the contests that's going to happen in the districts, they will follow. So each and the Chief Judge is supposed to ensure that the judges, contestants, role players are eligible as detailed in the speech contest rule book. And they have to identify 2 timers, and the Chief Judge will have to identify who's timer number 1 and timer 2, and also explain the roles very clearly to them. So Chief Judge will monitor the contest and will have identify one judge as a tie-breaking judge, and ensure that he collects the ballot of the tiebreaker judge himself and does not allow the tally counters to do so, and manage protests and disqualifications as detailed in the speech contest rule book. Please write in the results form, and hand it. Please fill up the results form and hand it to the contest chair. And on the same day, as the contest is in progress, take that 2 minutes extra time and complete the notification of winners and send it to the next district level official. So this is if I'm a Chief Judge at an area contest, I need to fill the notification of winners and send it to the district division director, the respective division director. So there'll be 2 timers. Timer 1 will be the official timer. He will record the speech timings in the speech contest time record, item number 1175, and deliver the sheet in a sealed envelope to the Chief Judge only and nobody else. Timer 2 will be operating the timing signaling device. Now, when it comes to audio check and when would the both the timers start timing the contestant, I'm going to explain this a little bit. Please lend me your ears. This is something which is new, which has come in this contest rule book. For example, let us take a scenario that a contest chair has called a particular contestant into the speaking area. The contestant has come and is standing in the speaking area. He will say that, "Thank you, contest chair." That will be the audio check, confirming that the audio equipment which the contestant is using is in good condition and it is good to go. And then after that, the first verbal and non-verbal communication from the contestant will be the start of the timing. So I hope this is clear. This is very important. This has come only this year. So everybody please understand, especially timers who are going to take up the role of timers in the forthcoming contests. Please don't start timing the contestant the moment he says, "Thank you, contest chair." So please wait for some more time, and from the first verbal and non-verbal communication from the contestant after the audio check. And I repeat, after the audio check, the timing should start. It is applicable for both the timers, that is timer 1 and timer 2 as well. So tally counters, there will be 2 tally counters who will be officiating in the contest. So they will attend the briefing sessions of the chief judge. They will collect the ballot papers from the judges and proceed to the adjacent room, tabulate the scores on the counters tally sheet, assist the chief judge to arrive at the result of the contest, be present at the venue till the contest results are announced, and most importantly, immediately raise an objection if for some reason the results are erroneously announced by the contest chair. Now, this is a responsibility which the tally counters have, which they need to keep in mind, and that is the reason why they are requested to stay till the end of the contest and the results are announced. So let's fairly talk about a few rules in contest, speech contest rules applicable to specific contests. Now we will start with the speech evaluation contest. The first thing I wish to clarify is the target speaker for the speech evaluation contest will be identified by the contest chair. So this is very clear. It's come in the speech contest rule book. So the speaker's identity or target speaker's identity will be revealed only before the commencement of the speech, only by the contest chair. The test speaker must be a member of a club and should not be a serving district official or express his desire to be an official from 1st July. So the contest chair, speech evaluation contest chair, whoever is taking up this role, please keep this criteria in mind. The second very important thing about evaluation contest is that evaluation contestant notes item number 1177 sheet is the sheet that the contestants will have to use to make their notes. Please do not give white paper and all that. This document is available on TMI website. It is being made as part of the speech evaluation contest kit. You can download the kit and it is there. It's item number 1177. All contestants should have this document and only these, and they have to write their notes only in these sheets. So contestants are also allowed to make notes while the target speaker is delivering his speech. Then the contestants will move to an adjacent room, will be given 5 minutes to complete their sheets, and then they will be able to, they will have to hand over their sheets to the SAA team member there in the adjacent room, and it will be given back when they have to proceed to the speaking area to deliver the presentation. The SAA team, led by the Chief Sergeant at Arms, will facilitate the movement of from in and out of the main contest venue. This is some of the highlights of the speech evaluation contest. Now the table topics, again, this is another important thing I want to say. It says, please note the first statement, it says that topic, which means there is only one topic. The topic is selected by the contest chair only, and whatever the reasons, whatever be it is, this is what the rule book says. The topic must be of reasonable length and must not require a detailed knowledge and must lead to an opinion or a conclusion. It must be general in nature, and the same topic should be given to all the contestants. The contestants will not receive any advanced knowledge about the topic until they have been invited with the contest day on the contest day and called on to the speaking area to deliver the presentation. The contestants must not, the Sergeant at Arms team must ensure that the contestants do not use any digital devices during the contest to take any kind of unfair advantage. When the contest begins, all the contestants except the first contestant must leave the room and remain under the supervision of Sergeant at Arms. This is where I'm requesting contestants, please listen to the instructions from Sergeant at Arms teams and please follow those instructions very strictly. So Sergeant at Arms team again will ensure the movement of the members in and out of the main contest venue. So in terms of international and humorous speech contests, speeches must be substantially original as defined in the speech contest rule book. The subject of humorous speech contest must be selected by the contestant. The speaker must avoid potentially objectionable language, anecdotes, and material. The humorous speech must be thematic in nature, opening, body, and close, and not a monologue, which actually means a series of one-liners. All contestants must be present before the contest chair is called up to the podium and commences the contest. This is applicable to all the contests. So before the contestant, the contest chair is called onto the speaking area to start the contest. All the contestants must be present in the venue. Any contestant coming after the contestant has begun the contest shall be disqualified. This is applicable to all the contests. Now for the questions. Shall I stop sharing? Is that okay?
I think Toastmaster Sandeep, we will have a group picture first, or can I proceed with questions?
We will display the certificate for DTM Chetlur Prasad. Then we will proceed with group photographs.
All right.
Zoom Master, can we have display of certificate?
Yes, sure. Is it visible?
Yes, that's visible. Let me thank our facilitator, distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur Prasad, for delivering such a comprehensive and engaging education session. Thank you, sir. Please accept a token of appreciation from PQD team and Division D team. Thank you, sir, for taking your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
मेरे को आज पूरा रोड उधर से फिर के आना पड़ता है 5-10 मिनट पड़ते हैं
Please. Thank
Should I
you,
go
Zoom
forward
Master.
with the
Thank you, Zoom Master. We will do the other role play set distribution at the end. Thank you. Let's take a group photograph. May I request all the participant and members to please switch on your video so that the Zoom Master can take a photograph.
Yes, I'll be taking the first slide of the photograph now.
Please put on your smile.
With a smile, 1, 2, and 3. Just a moment. Move to the next slide now. 1, 2, and 3.
Shanwas, can you provide a sample smile?
Like this. I request everyone to switch on the video. I cannot see the. Anyways, I'm going forward with the photos. 1, 2, and 3. One more. Yeah, done. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Gurpreet, you can take the session forward from here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep. There are a lot of questions. I hope we will be able to cover them all. The first question is coming from Toastmaster Riaz Ahmed. Can VPE of a club be a contestant?
Yes, you can. You can be a contestant.
The next question is, what is the difference between a contest chair and a contest manager?
Okay, this contest chair is the contest chair is the Toastmaster who actually is the MC for that particular contest. So basically, he arranges there are some things list of tasks he does before the contest. He does something during the contest, and he also does some things after the contest. Now, for example, if I'm a contest chair for an international speech contest, I will interact with the contestants. I will conduct the briefing. I will do the speaking order. I'll identify the speaking order. Then I will distribute the speaking orders, and so on and so forth. There's so many tasks that are to be done. And the contest manager is somebody who's a contest official who can officiate as an event coordinator or a master of ceremony for the entire, or a CEO for a contest or whatever you want to call it, or also helps in ensuring that the contest is going on smoothly, basically managing the logistics part of the contest. The contest chair actually does the contest itself. He will follow the rules and regulations. He will have a script of his own, and then he will go according to the script and things. I
Right,
hope I answered.
Yes. The next question is related to that. From Toastmaster Samra, can a contest manager be from another club or same club?
You can have a contest manager from another club, but as far as practically possible, it's better to give chances because this is also a kind of a leadership role in being part of a contest. So it is better. The first preference should be given to the own club. And it also depends if you, and I'm thinking that you are talking about a club contest and not an area contest. So I'm talking about club contest.
Yes, club contest. When does the contest chair adjourn the session? This is one question for you, DTM Chetlu.
Okay. Now, if I will give you the flow of what a contest chair will do during a contest. Okay. Now, the contest chair will come at the beginning of the contest, and he will introduce all the speakers, and he will take us through the contest. And then, for example, if there are 6 contestants, and after every contestant finishes the speech, he will say that it's a 1-minute break for the judges to mark the ballots and everything, and the 3 minutes break after the end of all the contestants have completed their presentations, and the judges and the tally counters leave the room, and then he starts giving out the participation certificates. The moment he completes delivering or issuing the participation certificates, the contest chair will have to adjourn the session and hand it over to the next person as mentioned in the agenda, or to the master of ceremony, or whatever has been decided. So immediately after the participation certificates have been released and issued to the participants, the contest must be adjourned. And if you're looking at an area contest with multiple contests happening on the same day, the contest has to be adjourned before the start of the next contest, as I have said about it earlier.
The next question, DTM Chetlur, is: does the chief judge need to give notification of winners' complete list to president at club level or area director at area level also?
So let me put it this way. Supposing I'm having a club level contest. Okay, now if the notification of winners is the hierarchy or the ranking of all the contestants, not just the first, second, and third. This is the first thing which we need to understand. In a contest, let us say there are 6 contestants. All the 6 contestants have to be ranked in the notification of winners. Only in the results from the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the winner will be mentioned. I hope this first thing is clear. So this has to be given to the next district official. If I'm conducting a club contest, then I would need to give to my respective area director. There's no harm giving the copy of it, sending a copy of it to the president. There's nothing wrong about it. But then it's mandatory to give it to the next level district official. That's what it's mandatory.
Toastmaster Farzana has a very interesting question. She wants to know if a member is not an official member, is a VP of the club and also assisting the district PQD director as his team member, can he volunteer for the test speaker?
If you're a district official, the answer is no, because even if you're not been elected, you're a member. I think we should refrain from doing so.
But the question says if you're assisting the PQD director as his team member.
Supposing if I'm the district administration manager, or if I'm the district PR manager or something like that, I would still be reckoned as a district official. So you may not have to be a guest speaker.
There is one more question, DTM Chetlur. If a Toastmaster has won the area contest and proceeds to division contest, but his or her club is not in good standing, but the TM is in good standing, then what happens?
Then unfortunately the contestant will be disqualified. As I said earlier, if I am a member of a club and I am in good standing and the club is not in good standing, however, the contest has been contested, the contest has been conducted, and I have moved on to the area level. At the area level, it gets discovered that the club I represent is not in good standing. And kindly note, the contestant, if I am the contestant, I will be disqualified by the contest chair. And it does not matter, it's very clear, it does not matter when this ineligibility has been discovered or at what level. It can be even at the district level. If that is discovered at the district level, there also the disqualification can happen. So it's very important for all the people who are contestants to kindly note, to ensure that they themselves are in good standing as contestant and also the club is in good standing. It's very important.
In similar lines, there is another question by Toastmaster Samra that, for example, if there are two contestants in a club and they do not compete, but they are nominated to go to the area level, so can they do so directly without competing at club?
If the club decides to nominate contestants to the area contest, they can definitely do so without conducting the contest. But if they are conducting the contest, then they will have to compete and follow the speech contest rule book in full and ensure that only the people who have won in the contest move on to the next level. Have I answered the question?
Yes. Toastmaster Samra, are you clear or do you need
Yes.
further?
Yes, very good. So we have two options, which means if they don't conduct a contest, they can go. But if there's a contest, they should compete, even if you have like one or two. If there's a contest, do that. If no, they can nominate. So both are optional, my understanding.
So supposing if there is a, if the club decides to conduct a contest and in the contest the speaker is been disqualified due to timing guidelines, and that time the speaker cannot proceed. Please understand this also.
Okay.
So if there is a disqualification, then the disqualified candidate or contestant cannot move to the area director A, and B, you have only one decision to make as a club, and that you are given only one chance. Either you conduct the contest or you nominate. So there's only one way we can do it. So we can't backtrack. We can't go back and say, no, we will nominate. So that doesn't work. So
Yes.
the club has to decide in advance, saying whether it's going to have the contest or it is going to nominate. It's very simple.
For example, in four categories, I will do 3 because I have enough participants, but I will not do, say, evaluation because only one come forward. So is it possible I nominate evaluation and the 3 will have a contest? Is possible, or all have to go?
No, it is possible. It is possible to nominate one from one type of contest as well. But my sincere suggestion would be to encourage and inspire your club members to have more than one contestant and actually conduct a nice contest, because that will be very good for them. Because please understand, every time a contestant comes in, the practice of participating in a club level contest will give a lot of
Muted.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of inspiration and motivation to go forward in the other levels. So please request your members to please participate in contests.
So Toastmaster Samra, we can have more discussion on this later. There is one more question that I would like to ask, and this probably can be the last question that we have to take. Can I be a judge if I have not attended this year's judges training?
If you have attended a judges training prior to this year, then yes. If you haven't, then I think you should have gone through the training program.
Right. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Chetlu, for taking all the burning questions that our audience had today. And
Thank you.
With this, I would like to hand over the session to Toastmaster Sandeep.
I just have one question to ask if I want. I just, for my benefit,
Yes,
Toastmaster timer, Toastmaster Raman Kumar, did I finish my session on time? I forgot because I couldn't see your timing guidelines. Toastmaster Raman, are you there?
Yes, sir. In fact, the session related to speech education ended well before the time allotted, actually.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so
DTM Chetlu.
Sorry?
no, I raise a hand because just as a question, detention note. So you mentioned adjourning the contest.
Yes.
So I think we have to wait for the chief judge to say that okay, we have to close the contest, right? So otherwise, contest chairs you want to close it.
No. See, what happens is, supposing the last contestant has finished his presentation, correct? Now, the judges are given 3 minutes to mark the ballots, correct?
Yeah.
Tally counters will come and take all the ballots and leave along with the chief judge. Okay, there what happens is the chief judge gives a confirmation to the contest chair to continue with the proceedings. Okay, point number one. Second point, from there onwards, he will start distributing the participation set. Ideally, he should be the contest chair should distribute the participation certificates. Immediately after that, it is the responsibility only of the contest chair to adjourn the session, and nobody else can do.
No, I think we have to wait for the chief judge, because if there is any issues, if the chief judge, he can come out that one. There's a disqualification in during that particular time. If there's any,
if there is a disqualification, see, now protest and disqualifications are two different things.
Yeah.
So if the contest chair knows that there is a protest, he is not going to adjourn the session. He's going to wait for the contest chair, so for the chief judge. If there is no protests, he can go ahead and adjourn the session. For disqualifications and adjourning the session are not connected.
No, I think it's connected if I'm right, because if there's any protest, there are some people, the judges, they can give the protest to the judge, chief judge. And if they
Toastmaster Rizvi, please understand what I'm saying is, protests and disqualifications are two different things. They are not the same. Disqualification is something related to
No, I'm not talking about the disqualification. I'm talking about the protest only. Because if they adjourn that one, if they adjourn,
Toastmaster is, we just have a few minutes probably to end the session. So I would request you to get in touch with DTM Chetlur after we end the session, because he will be there always to answer all your queries, to clarify whatever doubts you have in mind.
Gurupreet, let him finish.
Yeah, may I request that you continue, because
this is crucial. This is a crucial, madam. This is that's the thing.
Let him finish this. That's my request, so everyone else will get to know the answer.
Yeah, these are crucial. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have the time on the timer, then we can proceed.
He is confused.
Yes.
Who is confused? Me or?
No, sir. No. The person who asked the question is totally confused. You cannot convince him.
No, I'm just joking. I'm making it a bit of a lighter vein. Toastmaster Rizvi, please ask your question again.
To adjourn the contest, so do we want to wait for the chief judge, or the contest chair can adjourn the contest? As per you are telling contest chair can adjourn the contest before waiting for the chief judge to come and say. Is it clear, my question?
Yes, but in what context does, in your opinion, will the contest chair have to wait for the chief judge?
Because if there's any complaints for the chief judge, why we are closing the adjourned? For adjourn means, so we cannot do a protest after the contest, right? So we don't know that. If there's any issues, only chief judge can take it, that one. So he can take the final word on that one. So I feel that even previous judges also, they are telling we have to wait for the chief judge to come and say to the contest chair to adjourn the contest. That's what we have been doing all these years, if I'm right.
No, that is what. See, the practice and what the rule book says, we need to align it properly. So what I'm trying to tell you is, please listen to me carefully. What I'm trying to say is, in the event that either the contest chair nor the chief judge have received any information whatsoever about a protest, then the contest chair will go ahead and adjourn the contest. Is this clear?
Yes, but the contest chair doesn't know
Wait,
whether the
wait,
chief
wait.
judge received any protest or not.
Wait, please wait. Now the protest can be lodged by whom? The protest can be given to the contest chair and the chief judge, correct? Only.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Now, the one of the responsibilities of both these, the contest chair and the chief judge, is to immediately inform each other the moment there is a protest. That is the first thing they will have to do. We have a protest, please wait. So till the protest is resolved, the contest will not be adjourned.
Yes.
At that particular point of time, the chief judge will come back and say, it's all set, you can adjourn the session.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling the chief judge come and say adjourn the session. That's what I'm telling you that.
This exactly, that is what I clarified from you when I said that the contest chair will adjourn the session. It is only under the context wherein there is no protest, either the contest chair nor the chief judge have received till that time, so we can go ahead and adjourn the session. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DTM Chetlur. We have our division director, Sandeep, who also wants to ask a question. Toastmaster Sandeep.
Yes, I think DTM Chetlur already answered my query. My understanding was correct. Like when the 3-minute silence is there, when the judges mark their score, after that, the contest chair has to mention that the contest is adjourned. That is what I understand. Correct? And after that, no protest will be entertained.
Correct. You're right, sir. You're right.
Thank you.
So, but here, everybody please understand one thing very, very carefully. And it was a very important point that Toastmaster Rizzi also brought in. There is a very extreme necessary to have a very good communication or an excellent communication between the contest chair and the chief judge, especially during the contest and before the adjournment of the contest. So whoever is a contest official, whoever is going to be a chief judge or a contest chair, please ensure, especially with respect to protests, if there is any protest being lodged, the next second, both the contest chair and the chief judge will have to know about it. So when we ensure that happens, then all the adjournments and the rest of the contest can go very smoothly. This is my request to especially these two role players when it comes to managing protests.
Great. Protests are always a conflict in any place that is happening. I thank our PQD and our Division D director, and it was a pleasure being a moderator in this session where I learned a lot. I'm handing over the session now to our Division D director, Toastmaster Sandeep Moite.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gurpreet. District Director, DTM Shaiju Victor, Program Quality Director, DTM Cyprian Biscuit, Club Growth Director, DTM Ramanujam Raghavan, Division Directors, Area Directors, and my fellow Toastmasters, good evening. As we conclude this insightful session on speech contest management, it is my privilege to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event a success. First and foremost, I extend my deepest thanks to all the members and participants for making this session interactive and meaningful. We deeply appreciate your presence, involvement, and cooperation. District 105 quality team for giving Division D opportunity and arranging the education needs of our district and ensuring such sessions add value to our learning journey. My special thanks to our facilitator, distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur Prasad. Sir, your expertise and insights into managing speech contest have indeed equipped us all with the tools for success. Zoom Master, may I request you to present the certificates now? Toastmaster Gurpreet Kaur, our ever enthusiastic moderator. Your role in managing this event with clarity and confidence ensured everything proceeded seamlessly. Our gratitude goes to distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian Biscuit for setting the tone with an inspiring opening address. Toastmaster Mel, our Sergeant at Arms, for getting us off to disciplined start. Toastmaster Raman Kumar for monitoring the time meticulously. I would like to appreciate a role player who worked behind the scene, the Q&A master, Toastmaster Farzana Niaz, for actively monitoring the question and forwarding to the moderator. To our Zoom master, Toastmaster Shahnawaz, for ensuring smooth technical operations and also for generating event flyers effectively. Finally, let us carry forward the insight we gained today and elevate our upcoming contests and promote the spirit of excellence within our Toastmaster journey. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. With this ending note, I adjourn this meeting. Thank you. We can be informal now. Zoom Master, you may please stop the recording.
So now